Hey everybody, it's the Safari family back again, and this time we are bringing you an awesome, crazy, weird adventure. Finishing off on a birding cruise aboard the MSC Musica that departed from Durban and went to Prince Edward Islands and Marion Islands in the SubAntarctic Islands, 2,000 kilometers off the South African coastline towards Antarctica. A trip put together by BirdLife South Africa, and just played host to a variety of birders from around the world, all heading off in search of a whole variety of bird and cetacean or mammal species in the oceans around Marion Island. Pretty much an inaccessible destination to most people unless you're going there for research. Nasty oceans down there, big winds, the roaring 40s as they call it, and we've just had an epic 7 days of travel. We're on our last evening now. We're on our way back to Durban, but we've had an epic adventure. We've seen some amazing birds, put up with some crazy weather, listened to amazing talks, and met wonderful people. The support from the people aboard that follow our channel or new people that have learned who we are and what we're doing has been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we'd love to share this adventure with you. Please sit back and enjoy the adventures of Flock Back to Marion 2025. So here we are. It is Friday. We have signed up again for the Flock Back to Marion, and this year it's leaving from Durban Harbour and returning to Durban Harbour. In 2022 we left Cape Town and returned to Durban, but this year we just needed to pop down the road from home for an hour's drive and get to the harbour here. It's a really nice day. It's super hot, it's super muggy. Great day to head out there. There's a lot of vibe, a lot of birders, a lot of cameras. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. A lot of expectations for what they're going to see over the next 7 days. So yeah, we're looking super forward to it.
I am so excited to go on the big MSC ship.
Because there's so many people and they want to spread it out, they've got a really good system where you have a boarding time between a set hour. We were boarding between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. We dropped a friend of ours, Simon, here earlier, who boarded between 10 and 11, and they just stagger those loading times in for everybody to get on the ship and not be a mad scramble. And then when you come on the ship, you're welcomed with happy faces and penguins and pirates and all of that. And for the kids, it was just absolutely amazing. They were just absolutely gobsmacked by what the inside of the ship looks like.
Alright, you guys are going to proceed up the stairs straight to your cabins, where you're going to collect your cruise card on your cabin doors. Alright, I'll see you later.
And then you go through, get your pre-booked drinks tickets or any other tickets that you've ordered, which I recommend you do online. It's a bit cheaper to do it that way. And then you'll collect your tickets for the cruise, and then you can make your way up to your rooms.
So right now we've just registered and gone through security, and we're on, and it is so tall.
About to take the kids on a little tour of the ship this afternoon before we head out. We will leave the harbour at about 6 o'clock this evening and start heading out to sea. So yeah, it's a great experience for the kids and super exciting, but we'll guide you through the whole process.
Mouse-free Marion, because there's a lot of mice on Marion Island what is making the population of albatrosses bad, because they eat their heads. The mice eat the babies of albatrosses' heads off. So now we're trying to save Marion Island.
This is a whole page of hectares, and we sponsored one of these hectares. There's 4 pages, so we're not 100% sure which one's ours, but there's over 2,000 hectares right now.
They're depicted by the red arrow over there. And the Prince Edward Island group form part of a larger group of SubAntarctic islands that rise from the floor of the Southern Ocean in a ring around the continent of Antarctica. You can see there the Antarctic circumpolar current, which moves in an eastward direction around the continent of Antarctica.
$1 million signature.
I mean, my favorite bird has to be the lilac breasted roller. Hence my favorite. Oh really? Oh good.
Some of them followed for not just hours, but days on end, one after the other. So these are the albatrosses. It is my earnest hope that each and every one of you will go away from this talk this morning filled with some awe and with some anticipation of what will befall you in the next 5 or 6 days.
So we just woke up right now, and I looked out, and then my dad told me, and my dad shouted, "Wandering albatross" at the back. So then I quickly rushed, I got my binoculars, and then I saw it, but it's at the back of the ship, so it's pretty hard to see from our room, so now we're just walking to the back of the ship to go and see it.
Good morning all flockers, and good morning it has been indeed. The birds are around, we're in all the waters, and things are starting to get more exciting. We've got wandering albatrosses around, white-chinned petrels and blues, the potential crested albatross in the way. We've not yet answered from you. Do so later, this will be past. Not yet answered.
a penguin evening and we've got our penguins. Ah.
Well, I'm not using my fork because penguins, I don't think they use forks.
So we have just been joining the guys at the penguin evening, the dress up, the fun evening on the Sunday night. It's been a windy day out there, and we're now in the restaurant and we're having a wonderful meal, and we have to start off with calamari.
So I'm eating a mahi-mahi right now, but we call it a dorado, and it is so good. It is some of the best fish I've ever had.
Morning.
What have we got? Hey.
Amazing, yeah, no, good. If you haven't seen light-mantled sooty albatross, there's one coming in here, one coming in at about 10 o'clock. It's high in the sky, light-mantled sooty albatross, showing really, really well. So look at that contrast there against the grey cloud. Wow, that's stunning. Oh my word, that's really beautiful.
Okay, so we have now just got around the top of Marion Island in the night, and woke up this morning to some hectic birding. There's albatrosses everywhere, we've got giant petrels everywhere, skuas, prions, diving petrels, storm petrels. Yeah, there's just a lot happening. It's cold, you're getting some rain, but typically the decks are super busy with people. So the little step that Connor's got is really proving to be useful, and a really useful tool to be able to see past everybody and just get a glimpse through. You got to hustle bustle your way into the crowds, but yeah, it's a lovely morning. It's very cold, very, very cold, and I think we're just going to be in and out of rain as we go, but birding's good, and we're hoping for some uber specials here. But Connor boy's got lots of lightners this morning, and Hannah, she bumped her leg yesterday by the swimming pool, got a nice big egg on her leg, and so she's still in bed wrapped up nice and warm, but that's okay. She'll get plenty of birding and as we go, but let's see what else we can find, and then we're going to go and get some breakfast now.
Tooth fell out. I've got it in my hand here, and I wanted this tooth to fall out in the middle of the ocean next to Marion Island, because this tooth came out in a special place, Wales, America. This tooth on the opposite side came out in the middle of the ocean, so we're gonna throw it in the ocean for good luck wish, and we are right next to Marion Island, so here, let's go. So Jackie just been cleaning my binoculars, my 8x32s, and they make them really clean. So Ruben, thank you for the binos.
Well done.
Hey everybody, well thank you so much for following our episode on the amazing Flock Back to Marion sea cruise to Marion Island and Prince Edward Island now in early 2025. It was an amazing journey where the kids learned so much, but more importantly got exposed to some big conservation projects, which includes the Mouse-Free Marion project. Like Connor mentioned earlier in the video, introduced mice species are detrimental to the livelihoods and survival of a bunch of pelagic birds that are ground nesting birds on the island. And a huge project is underway to try and eradicate the mice from the island. So you can get involved as we did by sponsoring a hectare or more of land. And more details can be found on the website www.mousefreemarion.org. I'll share a link in the description below, or through BirdLife South Africa. But yeah, it'll be great to do your part in one of the biggest conservation projects in the world currently. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll bring you some new adventures again soon. Cheers.